Well, allow me to remind you, the entire market crashed in the month of June and July, and it all started suspiciously in May. It started in May, exactly where we are right now. What a coincidence. Bitcoin and Ethereum are down over 50% from their individual all-time high. Exchange flows for Bitcoin and Ethereum paints different pictures despite equal bearish price action from the market's largest assets. So leading cryptocurrency Bitcoin still dominates 41.8% of the market with a capitalization of 628 billion. It's trading at $32,947. But right now, as you can see, this article is a little bit low. This article is a little bit old. It was published today, but a few hours ago. The price has changed dramatically. It's now at 30 grand, which is quite significant. So we're going to be having a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum. Like, what's going on with the market? Where are they going? Is this the real dip? Is this the dip we've been waiting for? Is this the market crash we've been waiting for? So this figures records a 51.98% drop in value since Bitcoin set its all-time high of $68,789 on November the 10th, 2021. November last year, things were great for everyone. Now, it's a similar story with the second most popular coin, Ethereum. Ethereum has a market dominance of around 19.2% with a current capitalization of $289 billion. But today it's worth $2,395, or about 50% of its former high of $4,891 post November 16, 2021. As you can see, Ethereum right now is $2,264. So parts of Bitcoin recent price movements can be understood in the light of the inflows and outflows of exchanges. Greater inflows typically signal an imminent bear market as investors move their holding onto exchanges to sell for fiat and fiat-pegged stablecoins. Controversially, greater outlines can be bearish signal as investors may be moving their holdings to cold wallets for long-term holding. So according to data from Glassnodes, Bitcoin's 15% dip over the last 7 days correlates with net transfer volumes various exchange. On May the 6th, there was the net inflow of approximately 12,246 Bitcoin, or roughly 402 million at today's price. So this is a quick chart of Bitcoin's net transfer volume. It's quite crazy. As you can see, there is a big dip around the 13th of March. That was quite significant. Notably, Ethereum's net volumes for this month indicates that most investors have been moving their holdings off exchange, typically seen as a bearish signal for an asset. The contradiction between Ethereum's recent bearish price action accompanied by large outlines from exchange suggests that there may be other forces that might play the number 2 cryptocurrency. Now, personally, if you look at Bitcoin market cap, by market cap, it's still the biggest cryptocurrency by far. A long way, I'm not gonna lie. So it also says that investors could also be dumping their Ethereum holdings on various decentralized exchanges, DEXs, within the worlds of DeFi, the likes of which are not tracked by Glassnode. For example, when comparing transaction volume for Ethereum on Coinbase and DeFi largest decentralized exchange, Uniswap, the latter reports a trading volume of 1.6 billion over the last 24 hours, whereas the former reports just 500 million. Well, of course, more people are using Uniswap because it's decentralized. But truth to be told, when Bitcoin is affected, the entire financial market is affected. It wasn't too long ago, actually, just a few days ago, that the price was 39 grand, almost 40 grand. And if we go back even further, a month, around the start of April, was 43 grand. It was quite significant, but since then it's just been going down. Since at the end of March, 47 grand, almost 48. It's just been on a downward trajectory. Here's my question. When's the last time Bitcoin's been this cheap? Seriously. The last time it was this cheap was last year in July. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Last year, what happened in July? Well, allow me to remind you, the entire market crashed in the month of June and July, and it all started suspiciously in May. It started in May, exactly where we are right now. What a coincidence. I don't think that's a coincidence, by the way. That was sarcasm. That's not coincidence. But the last time the market was this low was right around now. That's when the market started to tip off. That's when the market started to go crazy. That was the lowest point of the market last year, was June and July. And naturally, in the months of August, September, it started to climb back up quite rapidly. And eventually in October and November, it was just doing terrific. But we're seeing the exact same thing occur right now. It's no different. It looks a bit different, but it's not really different, is it? And that's what I want people to understand. It's not that different. So naturally, a lot of people are going to be questioning what I'm talking about. Like, they probably don't even understand. Let me explain it to you. If we look at the last year of the market, so if you look at the market from last year in May, you'll notice that the same thing occurred. It was slightly different for the traditional market, such as the stocks and shares market, but the exact same thing. The market was just doing bad. The prices were low. And it all started around May. And that rolled into June, and it rolled into January, and it rolled into July. With Tesla, it's a little bit of a different case. But if you look at any other cryptocurrency, you realize that the exact same thing occurred. The month of May, June, July were all terrible for cryptocurrency. There you go. This is Solana. That's the month of June and July. It was absolutely terrible. Really cheap compared to where it is right now. Granted, the price is going down again, but like I said, it's the exact same thing occurring once again. Don't be fooled by the market. Please don't be fooled. If you don't believe me, look at the month of May and you'll realize that's where the market started to tumble, even on Solana. Same thing as Bitcoin. It looks slightly different, but it's the same reoccurrence. So I hope you found this video educational. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more. And of course, I will see you in my next video.